Congratulations! You've got your appointment for your COVID-19 vaccine. So let's talk about what you need to do next. This is Becky Becker. Probably we've already met and we've been working on getting you a vaccine together. But if not, I just want to wish you the best through this process. So for those of you who have access to your My Wellspan pages, it's time for you to sign in to your My Wellspan page. So you're going to need to go to www.mywellspan.org, put in your username, your password, and click and sign in. All right, once you've got through that, it's going to take you to a page that looks like this. It's time for you to click on the appointment button and then go down to this section that's going to open up called Upcoming and Past Visits. This is where you're going to find your COVID appointment. So go ahead and open that up. And now you will see upcoming visits. Here is your COVID appointment. And it tells you what time, where, what day, the information, all of that. You can go ahead and print that off if you want a paper copy. But go ahead and I want you to do the e-check-in process. So if you have access to a computer and you can do this, this will save you some time when you get to the vaccination site. So go ahead and click on e-check-in. It's going to open up a page that looks like this called e-check-in. And all the spaces that are green, you're going to need to review. So first thing you're going to look at is verifying your personal information. So do they have the right address for you? Do they have the right phone and email address? Do they have your demographic information correct? If they do, go below that page there and you're going to see a little checkbox at the bottom that says this information is correct. So you go ahead and you click on that little open box there and it will check, and now the whole thing will turn blue like you see here. When you're done with that, click Next. And you're going to do this through 5 windows actually. And so they're going to ask about your personal information. They're going to want to verify your insurance information. They're going to ask about your medication. And if you're a Wellspan patient, all this is already going to be pre-filled in there. You're just checking to see what they have. Then you've got a COVID questionnaire, and then you might need to acknowledge some documents. So go ahead and do that process. All right. And that's your pre-check-in. That's what you need to do before the appointment. So then just make sure your appointment about 5 minutes ahead of time. When you get there, we'll talk about that in a second. Now, if you don't have a My Wellspan page, you don't have access to it, maybe you don't have a computer, don't worry. It's all going to be good. Just show up maybe 15 minutes early, bring your insurance card and your list of medications, okay? Because they're going to want to put that in the system. And a volunteer or a receptionist type of person will do it for you, right? The other thing that you need to take to this appointment, so before you go, is an A1 letter if you are under 65. So if you're under 65 and your work is sending you, your work can send a letter. Sometimes you've gotten a letter from the state telling you about what category you're in. Sometimes you just need to take your badge as proof that you work maybe at a nursing home, something like that. But you don't have to worry about that if you're over 65 or you have a serious health condition that Wellspan already knows about. Make sure you take your ID to this appointment and your medical card. No ibuprofen or acetaminophen 24 hours before your vaccination. After your vaccination, you are going to have a waiting period of probably 15 to 30 minutes after the shot. While you're waiting, there's some things that you should be taking care of. The first thing is schedule your second appointment. So depending on where you get the vaccine, it's possible somebody's going to schedule it for you, or you might have to walk up to a kiosk and do it yourself. If you don't know how to use a kiosk, I want you to ask somebody else at the center or at the location to help get that second appointment scheduled. There'll be somebody there that can help you, but you might have to ask. Take a photo. Folks that have been getting these COVID shots have been so nice that they've been sending a photo that they actually, when they actually got it. And this is my friend Carol. This is a photo that she sent me. So I would love if you could take a photo. Maybe you want to put it out on your social media. Just brag to your other friends that you got it. And then think about what you want to write to inspire others. So at the Wellspan locations, in a lot of places, there is this opportunity to share some words of wisdom. And so here's just two examples. I'm getting my shot of hope because I love my grandkids. Or I'm getting my shot of hope because my wife told me that we've had a problem if I don't. And I decided it was a battle I didn't want to fight. So whatever your story is, you're going to have an opportunity to share just a little bit of that. I want to encourage you to tell others if other folks are having difficulty connecting with this COVID-19 vaccination. You know how to connect to me. You're now my friend. Refer folks over. Send them over to the Eventbrite as well if they need help, so they're trying to navigate the system themselves. If you need transportation, Rabbittransit is providing transportation free of charge. So if that's an issue, you have that as an opportunity. Again, here's all my contact information. I'm going to guess at this point my phone number is in your contact list and possibly my email as well. For those of you who have LinkedIn, I'd love to connect with you. My company is called Work for Accord. And if you need a ride for and to the vaccination, you can call Rabbittransit at 800-632-9063. I'll leave this up here for just a little bit. You can go to their website as well. So you should schedule the vaccination first, which we've done now, and then you can call Rabbitt and tell them where and what time. And it's a free ride for folks who can't get to vaccinations on their own. All right, I just wish you the best, and I hope that the vaccination goes super smoothly. You get that second shot set up, and hopefully soon I'll get to see you in person, and maybe we can actually hug or high five or at least not wear masks. Thanks so much. Have a great day, my friends.